Here we go, down the road, oh.
80 hillbillies in Tennessee all went riding on Highway 3. They took a turn and they headed west. Why they did that? Anyone's guess. There were 87 of them when they started out, but 5 of them died and 2 fell out. One named Buck, his wife was half dead. He should have left her at home, but he brought her instead. They were driving west on County Road 8 when they spotted a house that looked just great. 4 stories tall and 50 yards wide, the hillbills decided to step inside. They parked in front and got out of their cars, took in some moonshine in mason jars, got their guitars and their fiddles too, and started playing Billy, Billy, Billy Bayou. They were a-laughing and a-dancing and acting real silly, but what can one expect from 80 hillbillies? They had a big party and did what they wanted. They never suspected that the house was haunted.
80 hillbillies in a haunted house. 80 hillbillies in a haunted house. 80 hillbillies in a haunted house. 80 hillbillies in a haunted house.
81 if you count Buck's spouse.
81 hillbillies in a haunted house.
They were a-laughing and a-cussing and drinking beer. The hillbills started to disappear. First there was Luke and Lula and Mac. Then there were more. It was hard to keep track. Well, Dickie Wayne Price, he screamed real hard.
There's 5 dead hillbillies out in the yard.
They searched the house and they found 2 more, Hector and Peanut, out on the floor. They found Ebby's head on the top of a broom. They found the rest of her in the very next room. A lot of strange things happened that night. They kept finding bodies left and right.
69 hillbillies in a haunted house. 69 hillbillies in a haunted house. 69 hillbillies in a haunted house. 69 hillbillies in a haunted house.
70 if you count Buck's spouse.
70 hillbillies in a haunted house.
2 were attacked by the walking dead. 3 got a hatchet right through the head. 6 got eaten by giant rats. And 1 got killed by vampire bats. 6 hillbillies got stabbed with swords. And 1 got hit by flying boards. 3 got electrocuted by an electric wire. And 2 hillbillies just caught on fire.
45 hillbillies in a haunted house. 45 hillbillies in a haunted house. 45 hillbillies in a haunted house. 45 hillbillies in a haunted house.
46 if you count Buck's spouse.
46 hillbillies in a haunted house.
Downstairs, hillbillies danced all night. Upstairs, they were dropping left and right. Drinking moonshine, 100 proof. 2 hillbillies just fell off the roof. 3 got strangled by the crawling eye. And 2 hillbillies just started to fly. 3 got eaten by a giant moth. And 4 hillbillies got their heads chopped off. 2 hillbillies had a heart attack. And 1 hillbilly got stabbed in the back. 3 hillbillies had screaming fits. And 4 hillbillies got shredded to bits.
21 hillbillies in a haunted house. 21 hillbillies in a haunted house. 21 hillbillies in a haunted house. 21 hillbillies in a haunted house.
22 if you count Buck's spouse.
22 hillbillies in a haunted house.
5 hillbillies just split in 2. 8 got chased by sticky black goo. 7 hillbillies watched I Married Joan, but during the commercial, they turned to stone. That only left Buck and his half-dead wife, and Buck got stabbed by a flying knife. She sat and watched him as he bled. She's the only one left, and she's half dead.
1 hillbilly in a haunted house. 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 She's so tired she's gone back to bed. She's the only one left and she's half dead. Suddenly Buck came back to life. He sat straight up and he told his wife, I don't care if you're half dead. Come with me back to bed. If we're gonna increase our population, we better get started with some copulation. 2 hillbillies in a haunted house. 4 hillbillies in a haunted house. 8 hillbillies in a haunted house. 22 hillbillies in a haunted house.
Make that 50 thanks to Buck's spouse.
50 hillbillies in a haunted house.
Feeling like a Sunday, I woke up all alone. I walked to the store for to buy my dog a bone. He spotted a poodle floozy, a 10 of the canine dream, off like a streak, and that's the last I ever did see. My dog never came home. My dog never came home. Well, what am I gonna do with this big old bone? That's right. Well, life's not like the movies. It ain't like the magazines. People don't get hungry on the TV screen. No, they don't. But my gal's got a soup pot, and I got this old bone. But she sounded kind of funny when I caught her on the telephone. On the telephone. On the telephone. I wonder if she's really all alone. When I walked on over, parked in back was a brand new shiny red Cadillac. I never had seen that car before. Now who's that slipping out of her back door? I wanna cry and moan. I wanna cry and moan. I might as well get rid of this old bone. Ain't no good. I flung that bone behind me, heard the sound of breaking glass, took out a window on a brand new Cadillac. That's right, I went walking on a Sunday, but I was not alone, because my dog was waiting on me when